Diablo 4 players hate Last Epoch. True, but they do hate themselves a lot more.
Uh-oh. Let's see what this is.
Diablo 4 superfans, be warned. On February 21st, Last Epoch will officially launch, and you
Soon.
are going to hate it. This video is for us Diablo 4 enthusiasts who believe
That's right.
Diablo 4 is the perfect ARPG in
The superior race.
every way,
Yeah.
with absolutely no issues. If you are not one of these people and actually like Last Epoch,
Then you should probably delete your Minecraft character.
I suggest you stop watching this video right now, as
Yeah.
it may trigger you. Okay, now that those people are gone and it's just us Diablo purists,
The
we can
real
finally
players.
get into why
The chosen ones.
we're going to hate Last Epoch. My first of many reasons you're going to hate Last Epoch is its price. It's only $35 for the full game. What a stupid number.
Not even $39.99. Have they not went to business school?
Am I right? I know I'm not
Well, if
gonna
it's only $35, then the game probably is half as good as Diablo 4.
Exactly. It just makes sense.
enjoy myself unless the game
Yeah,
is
I
at
mean,
least
come on.
$70. And there's no $100
And if there's no battle pass, I'm just not playing to begin with.
early access version. Like, come on, guys. Are you even trying here? And get this, they're going to keep updating the game and won't charge for DLC and expansions.
Wow.
This is awful
Yeah, that sounds stupid.
and such a bad idea. Diablo 4 is going to have an expansion every year. And I know, after this year's experience playing this absolute gem of a game, I can't wait to dish out another set.
True. Season 3 is everything I wanted in life and more. I am enjoying myself so much I think it should be made illegal, in fact. And so is everyone else of the 5 people playing it.
$70 for the expansion.
Only 70? Oh, he's not going to buy the deluxe edition. What a broke bitch.
True.
Next
If you're a broke boy, just say so, as Pokimane would put it. And she's right.
thing I absolutely
Pokimane always is right.
despise about Last Epoch is its skill trees. Yes, I said skill trees, meaning
Complex and useless.
more than one.
It's too
They have a
much to
passive
think
skill
about.
tree, then a whole complete skill
Wait,
tree for
this is
every
too much.
single skill in the game. Again,
Way too
what
much.
an
Heresy.
absolutely stupid idea and a
This is
waste
crazy.
of time. Let me show you an example side by side.
Dude, look at how beautiful this is. I don't think you even need to connect anything here. It's just so clear. It's one-dimensional. But this, what disgusting.
using Fireball. On the left, we have the Giga Chad Diablo 4's
That's right.
Fireball.
Yeah, it's simple.
And
Yeah.
its
Very
skill tree
simple.
section.
Oh,
The twig.
So freaking clean. And let's look at our options here. We can either do more damage with Fireball,
Yeah.
or over
Yeah.
here, we can do more crit damage with Fireball.
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ! How? This was one of. I remember this. This was one of my hardest decisions I have ever done in my life. I couldn't sleep that night. I couldn't eat. Okay, I was. And then I made it. It was glorious. I didn't feel it, but I'm sure it did something.
Blizzard for giving us what we want. Meaningful, game-changing choices in
Yeah.
a skill tree.
natural, yeah.
Now let's look over here at this abomination of a skill.
Yeah,
Bro, this doesn't look like a family tree. This looks like a family wheel. It's the family circle at this point. Well, how does any of this is supposed to make sense?
It's like, look at it, bro. It doesn't even fit together. Like,
Yeah.
it's just confusing. Like,
Random
what the
shit.
fuck? Like, what if you go this way and then you want to go that way? Like,
Yeah, it's like there's no jump points. There's no warp tunnels.
what are you gonna do? Like,
There's no color coding or anything. Like, look at this. You can understand that this is the fireball and this is the fireball because it has a fireball on it, and this is the fireball because it has the fireball on it, and this is also the fireball because it has a fireball symbol on it. This, what the hell? What is any of this even? None of them even resemble fireball. Am I on the right skill tree? Is this a bug?
it's just, oh my god.
Last Epoch's Fireball.
Yeah, true.
The options we have to augment Fireball here are
Trash.
turning it into an ability where we can shoot multiple fireballs in a cone.
Boring.
Or turn it into a plasma ball that
Wait, that
does more
sounds
damage.
good.
Boring.
Or adds an explosion. Or a
Boring.
homing feature.
What?
Or turning it into a flamethrower.
Wait, what?
What?
We can
Boring.
even combine these together and have a plasma flamethrower that explodes,
Boring.
I'm getting too overwhelmed from all these options.
There's too many things, bro. Like, yeah, that's...
Bro, I didn't pick the fireball to play some kind of exploding plasma laser that shoots tri-beams. Okay? I picked the fireball because I wanted a simple fireball.
What? Wait, how are you gonna decide which one's better? Like, there's too many to like, dude.
I think you can all see what a major waste
Just go
of
one
time
or the
all
other.
these options are.
Just
True.
damage
We
or
could
crit
use that
damage.
time to create something we actually want in an ARPG.
Mm-hmm.
Like having a system that locks skill points behind finding over 150 random statues. Or having a world boss, but make sure it's on a 3-hour timer so we can all make sure we're there to kill it.
That's
or
right.
dungeons
True.
where you need to pick up an idol, but you need 3 of them to open the door.
I
but
want
can't-
to draw attention to the fact that even Lost Ark had a better world boss system than Diablo 4.
No, I don't know. Well, actually, you could just look at the calendar and see when the bosses are spawning. True, I guess. True, yeah, I
Can't hold
guess.
more than one, so you gotta backtrack. Ah, yes, the good old days. Speaking
Yeah.
of being overwhelmed, let's talk stash tabs.
Oh, they added
Again,
more.
Diablo 4
Nice.
has the perfect amount of them. 5. Maybe 6. Okay, I really don't know. Whoever uses that many tabs. Right, guys?
Yeah.
This is where I almost threw up in my mouth. When I heard in Last Epoch,
Mm-hmm.
you can have over 100 stash tabs.
This,
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's like, what are you gonna put in there? Loot? You're gonna forget it exists.
What even
confusing.
is that? Do you think we're stupid and don't
Yeah.
know how to manage our stash?
It's
Well, I think
you forget
you're
what
True.
things are.
Last Epoch for not even making these purchasable
True.
with real money. You just buy them with in-game gold? Come on, you gotta have at least
Dude, I don't want to buy the cheap tabs with in-game gold. I want to buy the good tabs with real game gold.
some pay for convenience or pay for power. But
Yeah, because they have to
instead
fund the game to make it better.
You won't. How stupid can you be? Okay,
Wait,
okay,
this is
before
Last
I
Epoch?
go
A
on
lot
down this
stupid.
path,
Wow.
Let's get back to stash tabs. In Diablo 4, we have 5 classes. All we need is 5 tabs, one
Yeah.
for each class.
That's
True.
actually
Blizzard
makes sense.
believes
That does
and
make
trusts
sense,
us
yeah.
to make meaningful
Yeah.
choices on what items we can keep.
Naturally.
I honestly think Blizzard should trust us less to make meaningful choices, because how well has that worked out for us? Well, not that great if you're still playing Diablo 4. Now, has it? Yeah, the less decisions, the better. In fact, the Blizzard should play my game for me, okay?
Sometimes I spend hours just going through all the items, deciding what I need to remove. Some of the most meaningful moments I've ever had in Diablo were just me staring at my items in my stash, or even inventory,
True.
deciding if I should keep a weapon with more damage to healthy enemies, or another weapon with more damage to slowed enemies.
True.
And that's really what the game is all about right there.
Yeah. It's perfection in a bottle.
That's what it's all about.
I mean, a decision like that obviously takes a couple of hours to make, right? You can't rush perfection.
You know what? This brings me to my next point on why us Diablo 4 superfans will absolutely hate Last Epoch.
What's that?
And that's because they have a loot filter. What? Why would you
Oh.
want to pick up less loot?
Yeah.
And why would I want to only
Yeah,
see
you want to
items I
see
need?
everything, right?
Do they think we're not smart enough to make loot decisions on our own?
Yeah.
No,
Obviously.
that can't be it. Us Diablo 4 purists are the smartest out of any
Right.
ARPG player out
Yeah.
there. We don't need
Bruh, when I was born, the doctors were amazed. How did he survive with 3 extra chromosomes? Is he a god? That's what they said. And it's true.
to be able to filter out white and blue items. We don't need to be able to color grade gear that drops based on having stats like plus minion damage. They don't even know how
What does that even mean? Plus minion damage. What? Confused much?
much fun we have spending countless minutes sorting through a whole inventory of items, carefully looking at all the stats to see what may be an upgrade after
Makes
every
sense.
dungeon run. Oh my god, I'm getting antsy. All this talk about a full inventory of yellow items.
What's
is
kind of surprising about Last Epoch is, like, whenever I watch the trailer
Shut
for
up, old
Last
man.
Epoch, it looks like all of the Diablo 4 builds are in Last Epoch too. Like, I just saw one with a guy running around with electric balls surrounding him. Like, I did that in Diablo 4. So, like, Last Epoch is basically just copying
Yeah.
Diablo 4 and stealing all.
It makes sense because Diablo 4 has been out longer than last Epoch, true.
All of their ideas.
Yeah.
Really make me want to stop making this video right now
Yeah.
and get back to my perfect Diablo 4. But before I do, I have 2 more reasons why you're going to hate Last Epoch. One of which is the crafting system. In our exquisite game,
crafting
Diablo 4,
systems.
we can choose one stat to re-roll where it gives you a random new stat.
You gotta re-roll.
Yeah.
Last Epoch has so many crafting options.
You get confused.
I'm only going to tell you a few of my favorites.
Yeah.
I mean least favorites.
True.
Least favorites. The first is being able to put the exact stat you want onto a piece of gear.
Well, then
you
what's-
want fire damage? You can add fire damage.
That's disgusting.
You can transform an item into a unique or set item.
Well,
yes, there are sets in the game. How ridiculous.
Yeah,
This
Diablo
last part
3
about
had
crafting,
that.
I'm sure you will all hate.
Yeah.
And that's the
Diablo 3 was such a good game because it had sets and
ability to
We've
craft
evolved
a
beyond
powerful
it.
weapon on your high-level
True.
character and give it to your low-level character to make them completely overpowered and able to breeze through
What?
the early game, destroying everything in sight. How
Wait.
silly. Don't they know killing hordes of enemies super fast
Dude, leveling
is
is part of the game. Like, you can't just let people skip leveling.
yeah.
Like, then is it really a game at that point?
not fun at all? Give me my 4 damage
Yeah.
Diablo 4 druid any day, because we are real gamers. Now for my final, and possibly most despised reason us Diablo 4 devotees will hate Last Epoch and its endgame. They have 3 endgame activities. The first being dungeons, where you'll
Okay.
be able to target farm rewards and have varying levels of difficulty.
Okay.
Target farming sounds like something where you have to make a choice, and making choices is bad.
Then they have the Monolith of Fate, which has so much depth to it, but I'm gonna keep things short
I can't
because I
keep-
really
this
gotta
is
get
too-
Oh, look at this. It's like a thing that has things, and it's like, what do you mean? Is this Narnia? What is this supposed to be? Why is this like a triangle and this is like a, chocolate chip cookie type of thing, but bad? What do you mean? Why is there a key here? What is that what is that, a chastity belt? I don't even know. You see, you can't allow people to deal with this crap.
my inventory full of yellows. It consists of a huge branching
This is too
mapping
much.
system with endgame rewards.
Bro, who can keep up with all
modifiers,
this?
And bosses. With the challenge and rewards increasing with its difficulty the further you go. There's a whole lot more to monoliths, but who wants to go over the
Who
endgame
cares?
No
system
one.
to that extent? I do.
Exactly.
I'll make another video.
Because, like, the good thing about Diablo 4 is that, like, if you want to kill Duriel, you have to kill 2 other guys, and then you kill Duriel. And then after you do that,
Actually, like 15 other things, and all of them are boring. But that's what makes it exciting, because the outcome matters so much more sometimes.
you want to
not.
kill Duriel again, you kill the other 2 guys again, then you kill Duriel again. It's simple. It just makes
Then
sense,
finally, we have the arena. There are 2
Yeah.
modes. One is the Arena of Champions, with a set number of waves followed by a boss.
Oh.
Each wave, you can increase the difficulty with a modifier.
I can't be bothered to count waves. That's why Diablo 4 doesn't have anything like that, because counting waves is complicated. What does it mean I'm on wave 14 of 52? Am I supposed to... Is that like a division thing? Why doesn't it tell me in percents or with a smiley or frowny face how am I doing? It doesn't make sense.
which increases your reward at the end.
Is this like
Then
Simulacrum?
there is the Endless Arena. And here's where I feel the developers of Last Epoch are either aliens or working for the Illuminati,
Mm-hmm.
because this Endless Arena has a ladder system. A fully
Oh,
functional,
no.
active ladder system.
Wait, well, I mean, if they don't even, like, the thing is, like, think about it like this, right? Is like Diablo 4, it took them months, like 6 months to get the ladder right. And so, like, Last Epoch just
Well, actually, they delayed it, but I agree with anything Diablo 4 devs do.
thinks that they can come out and release it with the ladder on whenever the game comes out. Bro, like, that shit takes time.
Yeah,
You can't just do that.
it's probably gonna be bugged or something.
Guys,
Yeah.
Last Epoch is a small company. So considering it is taking Blizzard months to launch a ladder system, and this game will have it on launch,
Yeah, they're-
I am
yeah,
sure
impossible.
there's
Exactly.
either some supernatural
There's something wrong
or
with it.
future technology at play here, and we should just
I mean, some of us do know that the true Lord is Belial.
not trust it. Okay, so for those of you still here and are sure you will hate Last Epoch, stop watching
It's
now.
a fake game.
You have a full inventory of yellows to sift through. go get to it.
Yeah. True.
Okay, so those of you who are still here, I assume you actually are playing or will play Last Epoch on February
Idiots.
21st.
We're a bunch of idiots.
True.
So, then subscribe to my
A
channel.
bunch of idiots,
I
bro.
am too. And I do plan on making more videos on this game.
Hell
Have a good
nah.
one. Bye.
Wait, yeah, that's actually true. Somebody in chat said Diablo 4 is actually the first quadruple A game.
It makes sense if you think about it.
Because it literally is Diablo 4.
Yeah.
It's not the fourth Diablo, it's a quadruple A game. This is a
Yeah.
good video. This is funny. I love videos
Quadruple
like this. It
Diablo
reminds me a
makes
lot of the
sense.
videos that I used to make whenever I was still on YouTube doing that
Yeah.
shit back in WoW. Who's the creator? Frosty Laro. I guess he makes a lot of Last Epoch videos. Let me go and double check. Damn, he plays like all the same games I do. He plays like Monster
That's kind of pathetic.
Hunter,
Ugh.
Honkai Star.
Ugh. How can you play things like Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, and whatnot? Have you not seen those communities? They're insane.
Rail. Damn.
Damn,
Well,
yeah.
good for him.
Bad.
Yeah,
Bad.
there it is. He's only got 3,000 subs. You want to give him a sub? I'll link you guys the video.
I mean, this video is popping off. Look at that. 15 hours, 65k views. Yo, the algorithm just decided to reward this guy like there's no tomorrow. Absolutely crazy. Anyway, that's pretty much it. This was Kuzar Stensen. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.